Hi, Sarah.
Hi, how are you?
Good. So, tell me what you're moving right now.
Well, right now we're moving perennial plants so that our frontage of our garden can look really pretty for the neighborhood.
And what's the name of your project and where is it?
Our project is called Central Roots, and we have two locations, but the ones that these are going to is East 59th and Thackeray Avenue in Cleveland.
Cool.
And really excited. I think it'll look great.
That's great. Thanks. Hi, could you tell us your name and your project?
Robert Robinson, Superior Green Projects.
Nice. And can you tell me about your project?
Well, we're getting started. The rain has held us back, with our work schedules and everything else. The rain has thrown us way behind. But we got a plot of our grand tilled and everything else. We're ready to put stuff in there. Monday we'll go back and we'll do some more tilling and lay some more plants and everything like that. It's a work in progress. Instantly Friday. A few of us at the field already waiting on us to come back with some plants so they can start putting it down.
Then I better let you go. Thank you.
My name is Faye Harris, and the project is 1942-1946 West 47th Street, project number 14.
And what's the name of it?
1942-1946 West 47th Street Community Garden.
Great. And so you guys are the garden leaders?
Yes, we are.
Cool. And what are you picking up today?
We're picking up our soil, and we're picking up our vegetables, and also thanks to Lila, she came by with her team and looked and saw that we needed some curb appeal, so she actually selected the
Perennials?
grasses and the perennials for us.
Nice. Great. Happy planting about gardening.
Just the joy of doing it, reaping something that, planting and sowing and having something to show for your efforts. And fresh is always better than canned, or that gets you out in the outside and keeps you healthy.
That's great. Hi, Michelle. Can you tell us about your project?
My project is called the Watterson Lake Learning Garden. It's at the Watterson Lake School in the Detroit Shoreway, and it is a school garden that the students have helped with. It has mostly vegetables, a lot of flowers, and native plants, and it's coming along very well.
That's great. Thank you. Hi. Can you tell me your name and your project?
Tiffany Moore, Rockefeller Park Towers, project number 16.
Oh, and that's the senior building,
Yes,
right?
It is. Yes, it is.
Cool. And what are you planting?
We're making a vegetable garden for the residents. Also, we have a gazebo going in place, horseshoes, patio furniture is going to be really nice.
Nice.
Beautiful.
And do you work there?
Yes, I'm the property manager.
Nice. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Will you tell me about your project?
My project is Old Husher's Farm. This is my second year doing it. I'm really excited. Most of my perennial beds are getting established. The asparagus is looking good. The sunchokes are looking good. 4 of my 6 pawpaw trees are leafed and coming up, so I think I'll have them forever. It's a market garden, farm, urban farm.
And where do you sell at?
I sell mostly at Gordon Square Farmers Market, which is on West 65th. I also sell in Lakewood on their Leaf Night, which is at the Lakewood Library, the City Fresh stop. I do a lot of my sales through texting of friends and a lot of my wife's yoga students.
Nice.
And that's just kind of an outgoing text sale to,
Nice.
to whoever.
And what are you picking up today?
Blackberries, strawberries, soil, and perennials. I'm not really good with perennials. Flowers.
Is your wife going to help you?
No, she helps in terms of letting me do this, but she very rarely actually gets to the farm or works on the farm. No.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cabbage, yeah.
Yeah?
I'll get it. What is that?
This is zucchini.
Zucchini? I'll take it.
Zucchini?
I'll take a flat.
So, Curtis, what's the name of your project?
The Kosciuszko Avenue Beautification Project.
And you are on the street that just got that great new school,
Yes,
right?
I live right next door to it. So.
Oh, nice. So tell me a little about your project.
Well, I'm doing a community garden. It's kind of a combination of garden and yard extension. The lot that I'm in, it was in pretty bad shape. And I spent the better part of 4 to 5 years getting it together. And now I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor. So it's really coming together.
And you have an interesting story about your dad kind of getting you started in gardening, right?
Oh yeah, my dad, they grew up sharecropping in Alabama. So my dad is, I call him a dirt baby. He loves gardening and doing things like that. When we lived on 84th Street, he had one of the most beautiful gardens in the neighborhood. And so I kind of grew up with, learning how to grow my own food and stuff like that.
So this is kind of going back to your roots.
Yeah, me and my dad, we were always on the phone with each other. He was telling me when to plant my garden. So I was on the phone with him, and he was telling me don't plant until after Memorial Day. So it's after Memorial Day now, so I'm getting busy now.
Great. Thank you, Curtis.
All right, thank you.
This is 21. Yeah, one at a time.
This is amazing. We're unloading plants at the garden and people are coming up wanting to join right then and there. We have one lady, she's allergic to grass. She's sending her 2 18-year-olds back to work in the garden. So
Nice.
It's amazing.
So tell me where your plants are going, what's your name of your project, and what you're doing there.
Well, it's City Rising Farm, and the project is the Blaine Avenue Community Garden, and we are putting in plants in the raised beds in the production side of the garden, and we also have our pizza oven workshop going on, and then this afternoon we have a Three Sisters garden workshop going on. So we do a lot of programming.
Thank you. Can you tell me your name and your project?
Sasha Hope from Slavic Village Development, working on Willow Garden.
Cool. And tell me about the kids that are part of your garden.
We have a couple groups of kids. We have students from Willow K through 8 who come out either during school or after school, depending on their programming. There's a lot of kids from America Scores, which is a soccer literacy program. And they come out as they write poetry, they play soccer, and they do service learning. And their service learning is in the garden, so they plant vegetables and flowers.
That's cool. And what are you picking up today?
A lot of soil for our perennials and some vegetables that our community gardeners are going to plant today.
Nice. Thank you. Okay, we're with Veronica Walton. Veronica, tell us about the market garden you're making.
Okay. We're actually called League Park Market Garden, and we call it League Park Market Garden because League Park, which is a historical site, is just a couple of blocks away, and part of our intention was to close some of the gaps in the neighborhood so that those that affiliate with League Park would also affiliate with this League Park Market Garden and stretch that gap or close the gap. A market garden is a garden where you grow the produce and you sell it. And the intentions here at this site is to provide minimal training on how to maintain a market garden in the city, and then offer them opportunities to bring the produce to market. It is a food desert by some standards. So providing not only fresh food, but almost non-certified organic fresh food. So
And could you describe what a food desert is?
Well, different people have different definitions for it, but if you look at a map, there's no full-size grocery store in this area that you could walk to, and the closest ones are between 4 to 6 miles away. So what that does is it creates an environment where those who don't have vehicles or who are on the bus line are limited to corner stores that may or may not have fresh food, and or needing to get some assistance with their travel. So that's my definition of a food desert. If you can't access the food in a reasonable manner on a regular basis. This particular site, not only did they want vegetables and fruit, but they also wanted cut flower gardens. So we put in place some flowers that could be used for cut flowers, and we're also installing a rain garden so that we can begin to demonstrate in the city what a rain garden looks like and talk about the benefits of it regarding stormwater management.
Thank you so much, Veronica.
You're welcome.
And Michael.